And I wore really bright shoes today, so you can look at my feet and be like, wow, her feet look cooler today. I wish I had nice bright shoes. No, no. In reality, these were the closest to the door, so that's why you're getting them today. So go ahead and keep on twisting there. All right, ooh, yeah. Go one more to each side, and then we're gonna do some arm circles. So you're just gonna do some nice forward arm circles, right? You know, they're a very classic move because they're effective. All right, and then we're gonna reverse. We're gonna use our shoulders today. Oh, and we're gonna use our legs. Oh, yeah. And you're gonna get your heart rate up a little bit today. So that's perfect for a Monday in my book. Okay, arms are coming together and apart and squeeze. So when your arms come apart, squeeze those shoulder blades, right? Take your time. This doesn't have to be fast. If you've had too much coffee and you're like yanking your arms through it, whatever, you can do that, but try to slow down and just think of squeezing those shoulder blades. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Okay, and we're gonna go 3 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here is 3, and then you're just gonna do some forward raises. So you're just gonna come up to your shoulder height and then back down, right? This is a little foreshadowing for later. It's gonna come get you. And you don't have to go past your shoulders. It's just nice and controlled. You want those arms nice and long and strong, right? Nice and straight. Core is tucked in nice and tight, of course. Right, we're gonna go 3 more here. We got 2 more. And then we're gonna go wide arms. Okay, so we're going lateral raises, just wide so your arms make a T and then back down. Okay, so same thing here. You can still squeeze your core and shoulder blades. Try and make sure your ears aren't up to your neck, right? You want a nice long neck. You don't want people to be like, hey, remember when you used to have a neck? You don't want them to say that to you. And if they did say that to you, you give them one of these. You elbow, right? Say, back off, don't look at my neck. Okay, we got 3 more. Here's 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna get our legs moving here. So we'll start, you can just do your high knees, right? If you wanna add a little bit of a runner arm to it, you can, right? Whatever you like, it doesn't matter. But you look cool if you had a runner arm, you're like, right? You look like you're doing like a Heisman Trophy, like, Okay, so try to at least get those knees up to your waistline. That's all you gotta do really on this. You don't have to go fast, right? You'll get warmed up today. I promise your heart rate will get up and you'll sweat, right? That's my 100% guarantee today, right? 100%, you know? That just means I know what I'm giving you. Okay, so we're gonna go about 1 more to each side, and then you're gonna do your butt kickers. So butt kickers, let's keep those arms moving, keep them loosened. As you kick back, just bring those arms back and forth. It's like you're gonna touch your pinkies and then your thumbs, right? We wanna keep those shoulders active and moving because warmed up shoulders are happy shoulders, right? If your shoulders aren't warmed up, that's not good, right? I got old lady shoulders now, and they're like, you don't warm us up, we're gonna be mean. And that's what they do, okay? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg, trying to go nice and straight with those legs, bringing that leg up tall and reaching across, right? You don't have to touch your toes. You can touch your shin. You can touch your knee. You can touch nothing. I don't care, right? As long as you move, I really don't care, right? Because moving is what matters, right? There's your life lesson for the day. Moving matters. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do some calf raises, right? So going up and down on sit toes, getting those ankles and calves stretched out. Staying up nice and tall. Core, of course, is engaged. But of course it is, right? And you can look at how cool my shoes are, right? They're actually really dirty. They look clean from there, but they're dirty, right? Don't let that fool you. I don't keep my shoes that clean, right? Yeah, right. So we got about 5 more here. We're gonna do 3, 2, and 1. So now we're gonna do alternating step backs. You've got your knees slightly bent, hips are back. You're just gonna step back, right? So if you like to get your arms involved, that opposite arm can come forward, kind of like if you're doing like a running in place type motion. If you don't like adding your arms, don't have them. But I like to. Helps my brain, right? It's all about the brain power today. On a Monday, you got to make sure your brain's bringing it, okay? So you're just tapping as much as you can, right? You don't have to go super fast, right? If you do go a little quicker, that's okay too. But don't feel like you have to be like, you know, I don't know, break dancing in your living room here. All right, this is my dance move, obviously. Okay, so we got 10 more seconds. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep your left leg back, and we're going to do a forward hip hinge. So left leg is back, right leg is forward. We're going to bend our knee. Hands are going to come behind your head. You're going to hinge down just a little bit and come back. So the key is to try to look straight ahead, right? And it's not a huge motion, right? Look at me, I'm not going down very far. Just enough to wake up that glute, okay? And your quad a little bit, okay? We're going to go 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here is 3. Okay, so now we're going to switch. We got our left leg forward, right toes are back, hands behind our head. You're going to hinge forward and back. So it's kind of almost like you're going to lean down and tie your shoe and come back, right? That's what it looks like, right? But hopefully, if you have shoes on, they're already tied. Okay, whew, we got 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here is 3. And you're going to relax, right? Shake those legs out for a second. We're going to start with our lighter dumbbells, okay? If you don't have light dumbbells, some of these moves you might be able to use one, or you could always do body weight because it's shoulders, so it's going to get a little bit down and dirty. Okay, so our first move, your left arm is going to go forward, your right arm is going to go out to the side. Okay, so left arm forward, right arm out to the side. You're making a nice L shape with your arms. Okay, left arm forward, and remember, you only have to go up to your shoulder level. You don't want to go past your shoulder, right? Control those weights down and up. Okay, nice and controlled. Okay, we're going to go 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Okay, right arm goes forward, left arm goes to the side. Remember, you're just coming up to your shoulders and back. It's like you're making a giant right angle with your arms and body, right? Geometry. So you get math lessons, Pilates lessons, life lessons. I don't know. We got it all here today. Okay, we got 5 more. Nice long neck. Watch those shoulders. I know it burns. I'm burning. Doesn't it feel like your body wants to like turn and twist? Mine does. Okay, we got 3 more, I think. I don't know. I can't count. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Okay, so setting those lightweight down. We will come back to them. We're going to focus on our legs. So we're going to have our right leg will stay forward. Your left leg, you have 2 options. You can tap down that toe and do kind of a mini pulse squat and bring that knee up, right? So you squat, squat, and come up, or you can lunge, lunge, and come up, right? So you do not have to lunge if it hurts your knees. You heard it, I heard it, everyone in the neighborhood heard it. Okay, right leg stays forward, left leg taps back, right? So you can kind of pulse, pulse, speed knee, pulse, pulse, speed knee, right? So you're focusing more on that front leg. Doesn't have to be a huge pulse, right? Or you're gonna lunge, lunge, and up. Lunge, lunge, and up. Okay, so whatever you do, it's gonna get that heart rate up. It's gonna work that right leg. The lunge just adds a little bit more of a challenge, okay? So do what you need to do to be successful. 1 more. Okay, now we switch. Left leg is forward, right leg is back, right? You can either pulse, pulse, speed knee, right? Or you're adding in that lunge, lunge, and up. Lunge, lunge, up, right? So you pick that tempo. If you can go fast, go for it. If you can't go fast, that's okay. Balance is going to help you, right? So go with what you can maintain. We're going to be grabbing our light dumbbells here in just a second. Okay, you're almost there. Keep on breathing. 1 more. And grabbing those light dumbbells. Okay, good. There's that heart rate. So what you're going to do here now, both palms are facing your legs. You're going to bring your arms up into a forward lunge or lunge. forward raise, your arms come wide and down. So up, wide, down. 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 We got 3 more this direction. Up, wide, down. Up, wide, down. I think 1 more. Up, wide, down. So now we're going to reverse that. So you're going to go wide to the front, down. Wide to the front, down, right? Wide to the front, down. Remember, we're only going up to our shoulder height, right? Don't go past those shoulders, right? Put down your weights. If you can't handle it, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Shoulder work is tough work. Okay, we got 5 more, right? See, I'm only going my shoulder and back. And this one is burning more because guess what? We're almost about 20 reps in. Woo-wee. Okay, we're almost there. Ooh, whose idea was this? Okay, we got 1 more good one here, right? Wide, front, down, set those weights down. We're gonna get set up in a plie squat, right? So that's just kind of Pilates talk for a wide squat. So try to go nice wide legs. Toes are gonna be turned out, okay? Act like you're sitting in a chair. We're gonna squat down and up. With your legs wider, it's harder to go down lower, right? Unless you're really flexible, right? And if you watch me here, you're gonna be like, she doesn't go down very far. I have tight hips, I guess. Okay, so just ease into it. Make sure you're pressing those hips back, right? You want those hips back like you're gonna sit into a chair and almost fall forward or backwards. Okay, so it's nice and controlled and it's not fast, right? So if the plie squat does hurt your knees, you could put weights under your heels or you could do a smaller motion, right? Small motions count in Pilates. Okay, so now you're gonna try to stay low and not come up all the way. So it's a small up and down motion. So your quads, right, are working that whole time. We're staying lower. We're not standing up all the way, right? You can have your hands in the middle if you're looking for something to do. Say like, oh, I gotta squeeze my hands. Okay, but it's a slow, controlled pulse, right? The slower you go, the more fun it gets at Clifford. Okay, and then now if you can, you're gonna hold, you're gonna do alternating tiptoes, okay? If the squat is no more for your knees, stand up tall and do alternating calf raises, okay? Otherwise, hang tight, stay low. How low can you go? Right, isn't that what you guys are thinking? Yeah, I'm sure you were. Okay, so now if you can, you're gonna go up on both heels and back down, okay? If both heels feels like too much, alternate, right? If you're not squatting, you're doing double calf raises, okay? You should be burning. I'm burning. You're burning. I'm burning. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, almost fell forward. 1, walk those feet in and relax on it. Okay, grabbing those like dumbbells. Right? Isn't that exciting? I think it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do here next is alternating front raises. So one arm comes up and down and then to the other side. So keep that core tight. If you feel like your back is starting to hurt or you wanna just do a different stance, you could do a split stance, right? And that might feel better to you. Sometimes it just feels good to mix up your legs, okay? Split stance is gonna make it a little bit harder for your balance, right? But it might also just help protect that core, make you feel a little bit stronger, right? If you wanted. Doesn't this already feel better than the other ones? I think it does. Yeah. Call me crazy, but I'm just getting warmed up. Might have to turn this into an hour-long workout, right? Nobody has anything to do today, right? I'm just kidding. I don't have enough to stay for an hour, okay? We got 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you guessed it, alternating lateral raises. So wide, down, wide, down. Remember, we're just going to our shoulder, okay? Maybe on one shoulder, you don't want to use a weight. That's okay too, right? Range of motion is hard on shoulders, right? It gets tough. These exercises aren't easy, but they'll make you a lot stronger. And that's good, right? You want to be strong. Yes, I do. Then you'll be doing like hundreds of push-ups and people are like, oh my God, how do you do that? So I do a lot of Pilates. I'll say, Pilates, what's that? They'll say, can't tell you. Right? They're going to be jealous. They're going to be like, I want to do Pilates. I'll say, yeah, you do. Okay, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to keep those weights. And we're going to go into some side lunges. Yes. Okay, so with our weights, you're going to have them down by your side. We're going to step to the right. You're going to sit into that lunge, curl those weights up, come back, and in. So this one you could go heavier if you want to. I'm not going to because I'm lazy. I don't want to grab my heavier weights. Okay, so if it hurts your leg to do a lunge, just step wide and don't lunge with it. Okay, ready? So lunge, sit back on that heel, curl, and back, right? Lunge and curl. You can combine it if you want to, right? If that works for your brain, it's up to you. Make sure you've got weight back in that right heel. You're really sitting back into that heel, right? If you're modifying, you're stepping wide, just tap that toe and come back. Right? I got the hiccups. Breathing too hard. Okay? Nice and controlled. Really sitting back in to that right heel. Okay? We're going to go 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. All right, going to our left side, same arm motion. Okay, so step and curl. And back, right? Left knee is big. Right leg is straight. Keep the weight in that left heel, right? You want to sit back into that heel, power off that left leg. Really push and jump off that left leg, right? Get the power from that lunge. Power lunges, engage, right? And that way you're going to say, I can tell 5 more. Here's 1. Here is 2. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so setting those weights down, we're going to go down to the mat. Okay, so on the mat, I'm going to use a little bit of a heavier dumbbell. So I'll be using 10s. And we're going to start off in our tripod. Actually, no, we're not. But we're going to be on our hands and knees. Okay, so your first one that you're going to do, you're going to have your left leg out straight. We're going to point our toe. Okay, hands are right underneath our shoulder. Make sure that right knee's under our right hip. And we're just going to simply raise and lower that left leg. Okay, pretty simple. Right, no tricks yet. Okay, so we're just raising up and down. Try to keep that left leg as straight as possible. Right, you want to point that toe. Keep the body nice and tight. Okay, so we will be adding to this move as we go. Right, but this is step 1 where we're just kicking our leg up and down. Okay, so keeping your core tight, head's not hanging down. Don't watch your legs. Don't even look at me. I'm not doing anything fancy. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to switch. Left leg in, right leg out. Same thing. Point that toe, raise and lower. Okay. Try to keep even weight in those hands. If your wrists bother you, you could either put weights in your hands and hold them up tall, or you could be on your elbows. It's up to you. Okay, so nice and controlled. Keep on breathing. Breathing. Always breathing. Right? That's the thing. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to grab our dumbbell. We're going to go left arm, right leg. We're going to have our right leg out in the air if you can, or you can have it down if you need. You're going to do a row to a kickback, come back, and down. Row, kickback, back, down. Okay, so same thing here. Find a focal point and stick to it. Don't look back at your leg. You don't even have to look at me. Okay, hold that posture. Keep that core tight as possible. Okay, you're doing a great job. Right? Make sure you're breathing with the movement. Right hand right underneath that right shoulder. Right, and we're gonna do 1,000 of these. Hope you've been counting. I'm just kidding here. Or am I? I don't kid. Okay, we got 5 more. Here's 1. Kicking back. Here's 2. Kicking back. 3. Kicking back. 4. And last one. Here's 5. And coming back. So now we're going to switch. Right arm, left leg, in the air if you can. Same fun. Re-row, kick back, come back, down. I'll turn so you can see my arm. Right, row, kick back. Right, that way you can make sure I'm not cheating. If my arm's facing the camera, I can't cheat, you know? So remember, focus on that head position. Try not to let your head hang down. Hold a nice posture. Try to make sure that left leg isn't sagging. Right, you can multitask a little bit. Okay, you're doing an awesome job. Keep on breathing. Your glutes should be burning. Burn them down. Right? Yes. Okay, we got 5 more. Here's 1. Coming back. 2. Coming back. 3. Coming back. 4. And back. Here's 5. And back. So we're still on our hands. We're going to go back to that left leg. And we're going to add to our move. So our leg starts on the floor. You're going to lift, bend in, kick out, come down. Okay? Go for it. So you'll lift, you'll bend in, kick out, come down. Up, in, out, down. Up, in, out, down. Up, in, out, down. Up, in, out, down. Watch that head position. No hanging heads. You don't want your head hanging down. Nah, be proud of yourself here. Okay, glutes should be on fire. Right? That's just how it is. Okay? Arms might not be too bad. We got 1 more. And you're going to relax. Switch into that right leg. Same thing. Up, in, back, down. Right? So don't forget to bring that leg down just so you can get that double movement. Okay? And just take your time. There's no rush. Right? Because the good news is we get to do another round of these. That's always good news. Don't you think? I think so too. Okay? You're doing an awesome job. Okay, lifting, bending. And we're almost there. This is our last one. And you're going to relax. So this next one, you're going to have both dumbbells. And we're going to do some push-ups. So options for the push-ups. They can be done on your knees, toes, or you can even go to the wall and do them standing. Okay? So you're going to just have a dumbbell in each hand. If you don't want to use dumbbells with push-ups, that's fine. Make sure those hips are down. We're just going to come up and back, right? If you want to be on your toes, cool, go for it, but make sure you can hold that form for 30 seconds. Okay, ready? And go for it, right? So make sure your hips are down. You're going to come up and down, right? Exhale, pushing up. If you're at the wall, that's fine too. If you're on your toes, that's cool too, right? It's up to you. I'm going on my knees. And I'm proud of it, right? I gotta hold that core position, okay? Nice and controlled, breathe with it. Hold a plank if you need to take a break, right? You could even just do the rowing motions that we did last time. 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2, now you're relaxed. Oh, goody. And we're going back to our leg movements, okay? Right? Don't you think? Yeah. So left leg. So we're going to start down. We're going to lift up. You're going to bring that knee in, kick wide, bend, kick back. Whoa, that's a lot of moves, isn't it? Not really. Okay, I'll walk you through it. Left leg up, bend it into that left elbow, kick, bend, come back, and down. Up, bend, kick, bend, and back. Okay, so we're pretty much doing the same thing, just adding a little bit of an extra kickaroo, right? Act like you're kicking me. Ka-chow. Right? That's kind of fun. Okay, nice and controlled. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can. right? Get some good obliques and hips moving. One more. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to that right leg. This is the last time we have the legs. Okay, so we're up, in, kick, bend and back, right? So you're just really combining a lot of the moves. This time your leg is more out than it is tucked under the body. Okay, nice and controlled. Bend and kick and bend and it's so fun to burn. I think it is. Right? Call me crazy, but you know, nice and controlled. One more. Okay, coming back. All right, last move of the day. We got our dumbbells. We're gonna do a row, and a push-up. Okay, so if you want to do the push-up, you'll just alternate rows right here. Okay, otherwise you're either on those toes or those knees. You'll row, you'll push up. Right, so push-up can be optional. If you want to just row, that's okay too. It's up to you. Are you ready? Doesn't matter. Go for it. Okay, so you'll row, you'll come back, row, push up, and repeat. Row, push up, and repeat, right? You can go on your toes, row, push up, and repeat. Ooh, toes are ugly on that. Row, push up, repeat. Row, hang with it, we're there. Push up, one last round. Row, push up, and relax. And there you have it. Monday. That's a little fun. Push up finisher.